Good afternoon. Here is the national news from our studio, BGI TV. Baba Gbagede Imo TV. I am Sanut Olakomi Ajikade. First, hear the major headlines. Federal government threatens retaliation to foreign airlines that shut down operations. Abuja Community Management notify residents, says Nigeria Secret Police uncover boxes of explosives in neighborhood. We expect Ngige to facilitate payment of our salaries for period strike lasted, NASU. We have lost 103 members, new Nigerian newspaper workers demand entitlement. And lastly, on sports. Indian 2022, Glory Ogbonna salutes Flamingo's brave fight as they bow out to Colombia, charges them to go all in against Germany. Now hear the news in details. The federal government on Monday, October 24, 2022, dared foreign airlines operating in the country to make good their threat to shut down operations, saying they should remain grateful for doing business in Nigeria. The government also berated the airlines for failing to employ a good number of Nigerians, noting that all the nationals are more in the employment of the foreign carriers than Nigerians. Minister for Aviation, Adi Sirika, who spoke during a stakeholders meeting with key players in the industry, insisted International Airport Air Transport Association, (IATA), which issues the threat, cannot blackmail government. The meeting called at the instance of the Speaker, House of Representatives Femi Gbajabiamila, adding attendance Central Bank Governor CBN Godwin Emefiele and other top government functionaries. Sirika said, "We are not afraid of being shut down. The country can thrive without the operation of foreign airlines. Countries have been shut down in the past for various reasons, yet they came out stronger, so we cannot be intimidated." And on next news, Nigerian Secret Police Department of State Services has allegedly uncovered boxes of explosives in an estate located in the Logo area of the Federal Capital Territory. It was alleged that the two pistols were also recovered from an apartment rented by alleged territories at Trademore Estate in the capital city. This is contained in a notice issued by the management of the estate to residents on Wednesday, urging them to be vigilant. The management have advised residents to report any suspicious movements, persons, or activities to its executive stream, representatives, or the police. The Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions, LASU, has said it expelled the federal government to start making arrangements for the payment of salary arrears for the 4 months their industrial action lasted. LASU says in all parties within the university system has suspended their industrial actions. It behoves on government to start reviewing those outstances it took while the tertiary institutions were under law and key. General Secretary of LASU, Prince Peter Adeyemi, made these remarks on Wednesday while fielding questions from reporters on the sidelines of the National Executive Council meeting of the union in Abuja. The new Nigerian newspaper workers on Thursday lamented non-payment of their salary arrears and other benefits for over 100 months. According to them, over 103 members of staff have died awaiting their entitlements. They say several workers have lost their lives due to sickness, while their children could no longer attend schools. In a press statement jointly signed by Comrades Friday Idoko, Fumi Aderito, Usman Nasidi, and Emmanuel Boilu, chairmen and secretaries of the in-house unions on behalf of 100 workers. They appeal to the chairman, Northern Governors Forum, Simon Lalong, to pay staff of the company their accumulated salaries and other benefits. And lastly, on sport news, Super Falcons utility player Glory Ogbonna has saluted the efforts of Bankole Olowokere-led Flamingos following their loss against Colombia at the ongoing Under-17 FIFA World Cup. as she further enjoins them to get the defeat of their head for a strong third-place fight against Germany. Flamingos made history in the competition and in Nigeria, having gone past the quarter-final stage for the very first time and were on course for a final showpiece by the Dreams was dashed by Colombia. The ALG Sport of Turkish Women's Football Super League defender revealed that she watched them play as they lost on penalty shootout. I watched them play against Colombia and they lost through penalties. It was so unfortunate, I really felt for them, said by the defender. And that concludes the national news for this hour. To follow us on all our social media handles, on Facebook as Gbagede Imo with Alawi Adebayo. Follow us there and share the page. And on Instagram as Gbagede Imo _22. Like and follow us there. And on YouTube as Baba Gbagede Imo TV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Comment on the comment section. Like and share too. And for the placement of your advert or event coverage, call the number showing on the screen. And before we go, first hear the major airlines once again. Federal government threatens retaliation to foreign airlines that shut down operations. Abuja Community Management notified residents, says Nigeria Secret Police uncover boxes of explosives in neighborhood. We expect Ingigate to facilitate payment of our salaries for period strike lasting, said Nasu. Thanks so much for listening to our news on BGI TV. I am Sanut Olakomi Ajikade. Thank you.